Folks, if you're ever wondering what 2200 level chess tactics look like, well, I have a game for you. I play a game against a 2000 rated player who's also really good tactically, and I'm going to show you how I managed to stay one step ahead of my opponent the entire game. If you want to improve at chess, you have to improve at all aspects, but if you're wondering what the tactical, give you an idea of how good you have to be at tactics to get to this level, what the tactics look like, well, here's the game for you. Anyway, let's dive in. Hope you guys enjoy. All right, in this game, I play a 2000 rated player from Germany, and here he catches me with an opening trap that I know of. I just haven't seen in a long time. I actually have a video on my YouTube, on this channel, about this trap, and I totally forgot about it. Wasn't on my radar because I haven't seen it in so long. And he hit me with it, and I knew right when he gave me a knight. A 2000 rated player is not just going to give you a knight. So try to see why he did this, okay? So it's because after I take the knight, this whole diagonal is open to my rook. He just simply plays queen f3, and he's going to get a piece back. Now, first, before anything, I throw an in-between move. And now if he gets the rook, remember, he already gave me a knight. So if he gets the rook, I take another pawn, and I get his king out of position. So first he took back to stop that. And now the question remains, is there a way, I can't save a piece here, but can I save the rook? Because he did give me a knight already. So I can't save an entire piece, but if I can save the rook and give him back, let's say, a knight, there's your hint, then we're in business. Everything's still status quo. So here, try to find the move I played, and it's the only move that saves the rook, and it's knight c6. Now, knight c6 is the best move because now he takes, because he needs to get his piece back, and then after that, now I defend with the bishop, and I'm defending the rook simultaneously, so now he can't win the rook exchange. So he comes back, and now I just develop, and he castles, and I castle, and now he plays for the center. And after this move right here, I was just kind of probing at him, seeing how he would react. I know he's already defending it, but I just want to see what his setup is going to be. Sometimes that might induce him to play this or this. I just want to see where he was going to go. Plus, it's setting up further tactics. Like if I have my rook here, I can put my bishop here and start taking, and then like taking his bishop. But, that's all in the abstract right now. Okay, so he simply moves his knight out of the way. I trade. I get my rook into the game. And now I'm threatening to win his bishop. And he just plays bishop d3. So a good move. He gets his bishop out of the way of the attack. And he's improving his bishop. It's in the center, it's aimed at my king. Okay, so I block any potential attacks on my king, and now he's already taking advantage of the dark squares, you can argue, but he actually had a tactic here. And now here's where the tactics really start. I mean, they really started in the opening with the trap, but here's where the whole game kind of takes on its own identity, and it gets very tactical. Now, try to see how deep you can calculate from here, okay? Because that's the tactical requirements it's going to take to get to a 2200 level, or at least, I would say, at least above a 2000 rated level. Now, here you can see my opponent's very tactically sharp, and spoiler alert, he actually misplayed this. So this is actually a blunder. See if you can exploit why it's a blunder. So I played queen takes g5, and his whole idea was queen f7 check, gets a pawn, and then gets the bishop in return. However, his bishop is undefended, and his king is still on an open diagonal, so I throw in the check. I get his bishop back, so now I'm up a piece. However, this isn't the end of the tactic. He saw that after all that, he has rook f7, and calculating 5-6 moves in advance, you can't blame him for missing this, but it looks like it's completely winning, and there's no way to stop checkmate. This is check, and after I move, he has checkmate. He also has checkmate in this square. So if I defend like this, thinking that defends the mate, no, because he just checkmates on that square. So there's only one move here that stays in the game, and I found it, and it's really hard to find if you're looking several moves in advance, and that's g5. And g5 just simply defends h7. And now he went to attack f6. I just took the pawn, defended f6. I'm attacking his rook, and he doubles. And here now I just cut his queen off. I play queen a5 in time trouble, thinking that was the best move. However, he does have a tactical resource here to draw. See if you can find that. He has a force variation right here, and now he just checks me on and just perpetual checks me. I have a minute left, so I missed that. So thankfully, he missed that and played what I thought he was going to play, which is queen h5, defending the mate and setting up his own mate. I defend the mate, and then I come back because he's threatening mate here now. And now, after this, I go for a trade of pieces because I'm up material. And now I just take, and I threaten checkmate. And I'm just also threatening to put my rook on f8. So after he blocks the mate, I play rook f8. And my opponent resigned here because he can't even move away from the attack. Because not only would I win a rook, I would get checkmate. Anyway, hopefully you guys found that video helpful. These are basically, in a nutshell, or in a ballpark area of how you kind of have to, what kind of calculation skills or how deeply you need to look into a game. This is one example right here, but it's a good example, and how good you have to be tactically to get to these levels. And if you like this video, check out this one. I'll catch you guys next time. Go play some chess.